Very good morning, everyone. It is Friday, the 26th of July 2019. And what a funny week it's been for weather, because yesterday was the hottest day or hottest July day on record. And today, although it is relatively warm, it's also threatening to rain. It is rather grey out here. We've got thunderstorms predicted, and either way I'm going to end up soaked from either sweat if it doesn't rain or rain if it does rain. So anyway, let's get back on track. So last night I went to bed around about 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm on late shift. Okay, and I had a dream. No, I was dreaming. I was, everyone dreams. So last night I was dreaming, and in this dream, okay, I was morning. I was I can't remember where I was, to be fair, but I knew my sister was nearby, you see, and I think we were in a restaurant or somewhere with my mum and dad and my other half, and I said, "Look out the window." And I looked up out the window into the sky, and I saw an aeroplane which had just stopped in midair. It just stopped, and I thought, this is strange. And then it moved up without moving forward, if that makes sense. And then it stopped again. I said, "Lisa, look at that. What the hell is going on with that?" And then it moved towards us slightly, then went up again. And, I can't even do it that way, no. Obviously, the wings were set back from the plane, but inside the wings were almost like drone propellers. So they were on the wings itself, but towards the front, oh, squeaked a bit there, towards the front of the plane were smaller wings, which were more like fins than wings. And they had also almost like drone propellers. But this gave it the ability to go up and down, hover, no vertical takeoff sort of thing. And then what happens is these blades, let me see if I can get a penny. This is the only way I can describe this, because I'm almost lost for words with this one today. Give me a sec. All right. Now, for those of you who are scientifically minded or know what aerofoil is, you know that it is the shape of the wing creates lift, pressure versus drag and all that. So this penny here represents the blades, the drone type propellers. Okay, so say if you're looking up like that, I saw it like that. Yeah, so it goes up and down like that. Okay, now what happened was, in order for the plane to move forward, this thing turned on its side within the wing. So it went from that to that, and it created pressure going that way. So it forced air over the wings going that way. But it wasn't just the propellers on the wings that done that. At the main wings, it was also on the fins at the front. And I'm going to have to try and draw a picture of it or something. Maybe I'll try and draw a picture of it and put it as the thumbnail for this thing, because to look at it, it looked aerodynamically sound. And I actually said to myself in my dreams that this can't be real. I'm definitely not dreaming. And what some people do in their dreams, if you have the ability to control your dreams or to make conscious decisions in your dreams, or unconscious decisions, is you can actually take control. I've been able to do this for years, so I can, like slap myself in my dreams sort of thing to try and wake myself up. And I did that last night, and it hurt. I actually felt pain, so felt real enough for me to be confused when I woke up this morning. Felt confused when I woke up this morning because I was convinced that the dream I had last night was real. And what I saw in the sky was something I'd never seen before, And it had surprised me, as it had surprised my sister, as it had surprised everyone that's looked up at the sky and saw this thing. Which then leads me to another question, because we're getting into a little bit of tinfoil hat territory on this one today. What if, and it's only a big what if when you dream, okay, when your eyes close and your consciousness and your subconscious, everything else shuts. What if you're actually a spectator of a version of yourself in an alternate reality? Oh, Chris went there. No, but just think about it, you know? And whenever they close their eyes and they dream, they can spectate on what I'm doing. But obviously you don't get any say or choice in the matter. It's a case of, you know, close your eyes and whatever happens, happens. But could you imagine if when we dream, you know, we literally became the, just went along for the ride in another version of yourself, or even like in some cases, like I can do, is take control in certain aspects of the dream. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Isn't that weird? This is something that I think needs to be looked into from a scientific point of view, because that opens up possibilities to multiverse and all the rest of that good stuff, because maybe it felt real to me because it was real, but just not here. So I don't know. Anyway, again, food for thought. Happy Friday.